Hey Casey,
Hey,
how's it going?
it's going okay.
Yeah. So what's your week been like?
It's been fine. Work has been fine. School is good. It's like really coming down to the end of the semester, and it's just been
Mhm.
so stressful. Like, it's really that like end of the semester scramble, and it's so hard to like stay motivated and stuff like that. And I mean, I went to the doctor the other day, just because for like my annual checkup, I'm trying to be good about that, and um, they were like, "You really need to get healthier." Which I didn't really love to hear, because no one loves to be told to change. But I smoke cigarettes, and I feel like that was really the main thing of it. Because like I'm healthy and like I'm young, like I eat good and like I exercise and stuff like that. But that's like my one vice, I guess, or like
Mhm.
my one thing. I'm like, is it such a crime to want a drunk cigarette every once in a while?
Yeah, it makes sense that
Yeah,
like you have your escape. It makes sense that you'll want that, especially with how busy the semester's been.
yeah, and it's just nice to like it's almost like kind of like a break in the day, you know what I mean? Like to go outside, like especially if it's nice now that it's like starting to become spring, like to just stand outside for like 10 minutes and have a little release, get a little buzz, and then like, kind of like have a break, you know what I mean? Like
Mhm.
it's called a smoke break for a reason. So I don't know. It just felt I was like, ugh, the doctor like was so condescending about it, you know what I mean? Because it's
Yeah,
like one of those things that I know I shouldn't do, but I do it anyways, and I don't know.
yeah. It sounds like the doctor might have come off really harsh.
Yeah, she did a little bit. I really like her, but yeah, it kind of took me aback too, because like we talked about other things before and it's been fine, but it was like for whatever I don't know. She just yeah, you're right. She did come off kind of harsh, and I didn't really appreciate like being like condescended to, I
Mhm.
guess, because it's like I know it's bad. Like you don't need to tell me, you know what I mean? And it's like
Yeah.
I guess it's like is it such a crime that I want to smoke? I don't know.
Yeah, no, I think that makes sense. So how how did it make you feel when she brought that up in the way that she did?
Hmm. I guess I felt kind of guilty because I do know it's bad for me, and like I do want to quit because my mom had lung cancer,
Mhm.
and my grandma also died from lung cancer, and she smoked a lot, and so like I know it's bad, and I do want to quit. It's just like one of those things, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
I don't know, it's hard to explain, but I feel like it kind of called me out on something I guess I didn't really want to think about yet.
Mhm.
Like I'm like, you go and smoke and you're like, I know it's bad for you, like people say it smells and stuff like that, but I don't know. It's something I should do, probably.
Mhm. Yeah, that's a big and hard decision to make.
Yeah, it is. You're right.
But it sounds like you're kind of on the fence about it.
Yeah, kind of. Just because I know it's bad for me, but like it's kind of fun too. Like
Mhm.
I don't know. I feel like everyone who's addicted to something probably says it's fun. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? But I don't know. It's like nice. Like I said before, like it's nice to like be able to like take a break and like go outside and like have a little alone time, I guess, and kind of
Mhm.
like do my thing sort of. And like it's also kind of like a social thing too. Like when I go out with my friends, it's kind of fun to like hang out, or like if we go out to a bar or something and like go outside and have just like a cigarette or something. So I don't know. Um
It
yeah,
really is an escape for you.
yeah, it is. I would say that it is. Even if it's just like a quick 5 minutes, you know what I mean? It's like I can just go in my car and like it's like a break from work or a break from school. Like
Mhm.
I don't know. Things can be so overwhelming, so it's nice to kind of like step out for a minute or two.
Yeah. It seems to play a really big part of your self self care, maybe.
Yeah, it's kind of ironic, I guess, because it's like I agree with that, but at the same time, like I know it's like probably gonna give me cancer. So
Mm.
yeah, no, I would say so. Yeah.
Now, how important is it for you to keep having this certain type of escape? If you had to scale it 1 to 10, one being not important at all, 10 being if I don't have this, I'm going to die. How would you rate that?
Like to keep smoking?
Yes.
Okay. Um, if I don't have it, is it? I'm gonna die if it's a 10.
Yeah, like you need it.
Hmm.
How important is it to you?
I feel uh like a 6,
A 6?
I guess, because I smoke like maybe one cigarette a day.
Mhm.
So I wouldn't say like I'm not as bad as like other people. You know what I mean? That like
Yeah.
some people smoke a lot, but I feel like I don't smoke a ton, but I enjoy it and like I like the feeling it gives me and like the release of it sort of like getting to like leave wherever I am and like take a break.
Mhm.
But at the same time, like I don't know, you hear so much about how it's gonna kill you and stuff like that. Like eventually it starts to really wear on you. So
Mhm.
I feel like yeah, maybe yeah, I would say 6.
Why not a 7 or an 8?
Because I only really smoke once a day, I
Mhm.
feel like I feel like I'm at a good point, like where I'm not like so addicted that it's like crippling. So I feel like I try to be really good about my intake of it. Cause like feels good. Like, you know, like the
Mhm.
same reason why people get addicted to anything. It's like it feels good to do it and it connects to your lizard brain, you know what I mean? So it's
Mhm.
like I feel like I try to be really good about like restricting myself to like one every day. And I feel like if I just let myself do whatever I want, like I would be one of those people that smokes like all the time. So I feel like it's important to me to like restrict myself and like even if I don't quit, like bring it down.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mhm. So why would you say a 6 and not a lower number like a 4 or 3?
Hmm. Lower is like I really want to quit.
Mhm.
Right. Okay. I feel like I don't know, like it feels good and like it's just one of those things. It's like everyone has bad habits, like caffeine's addicting too, and you don't see anybody complaining about that. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? So I feel like it's one of those things where I guess maybe I have like a sort of like feeling towards it. Like I'm like, can it really be that bad?
Yeah.
Sort of. I don't know. Like I don't like I like the way it makes me feel. So I'm like, how bad can it really be?
Yeah. So what I'm hearing is you do have some concerns over it. Over like especially with you said your mother had lung cancer.
Yeah.
So it seems like you have some concerns over that, but also it is an escape for you. It's a way to kind of de-stress from school and stuff.
Yeah, I definitely agree. I think the fact that my mom had lung cancer and my grandma also passed away from lung cancer definitely is one of the things that really weighs on me the most about it.
Mhm.
Just because like it was really hard to like see them both go through that. And like my mom's fine now. And hers wasn't my mom did smoke when she was younger, but hers wasn't smoking related.
Mm.
Hers was like it was I'm not gonna get into all of it, but it was like on the outside of her lung, but it was
Okay.
still considered like lung cancer. But my grandma did die from lung cancer that was directly related to smoking like her whole life. She had like one of those giant like Folger cans out on her back porch that was like
Mhm.
always piled over like and I remember going over to her house and like the smell of cigarettes and stuff like that. And so
Mhm.
like
I
those are fond memories from my childhood, but it is something that I do think about because she did die from that. So
I see how that could cause a lot of hesitation.
yeah, for sure. And I think remembering even just like the pain it brought my family, like I don't want that to happen to the people who love me. You know, like I don't want
Mhm.
them to feel that sad when I die. I mean, hopefully they will, but
Nothing I can do
that's
for
such an
you.
awkward thing to end on.
Nothing I can do for
You're
you.
like, well, you're cured.
Well, you're cured. How do I
Just hit end.
just end? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.